I was like,
oh, this about to be so ghetto. Oh my god.
I promise you, it's not that serious. Like, it really is not that serious. Ah! Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. First off, I want to start by saying thank you guys so much for welcoming me back and like for taking me back and basically like just being here for me after my long ass hiatus. And I just want to say thank you because it was such a heartwarming thing to like post that I'm coming back and see so many people like, thank you finally. And it's like, wow, y'all were really waiting for me like that. Like, thank you. I feel good. It feels good. But anyways, as you can see by the title of this video, I am going to be telling you the story of the time when I nearly did not get my driver's license, or rather just like something that happened during my driver's test that just, I truly think if I had not gone with this person and all of this had happened in a different time, I wouldn't have a driver's, which I haven't even picked it up, so I don't know if this should be like driver's test fiasco thing that happened during driver's test that annoyed me. I don't know what I'm going to start off this video, but like something along those lines, like it just something that pissed me off during that day. Okay, so this story is going to take place like at NTSA, the place itself. And to preface this video, I love wearing shorts. I always wear shorts, whatever, like unless the place is like freezing, and I mean freezing cold, you will catch me in shorts because they're so comfortable. I don't know why people are like, oh, when you grow up, which I am 21, so I'm grown and I still love wearing shorts. I don't know if I can call myself grown. I'm literally just 21, turning 22 this year. But anyways, I love wearing shorts. I don't know, like people say, oh, when you grow up, you're going to grow out of them. You're going to start wearing pants. I'm still in shorts, baby. I'm still in shorts. But yeah, this is going to play a part in the. This is going to make sense in the later part of this video. But like, I love wearing shorts, and just as any other day, I wore shorts to NTSA. This story actually includes someone who has been featured on the channel and someone who is a big supporter of mine, Mr. Roy. Roy, my fave. Ooh. So it's myself, Roy, and the other people from our driving school going to do the driver's test and all that thing. So we get to the place and everything goes smoothly. The registration goes smoothly. No one's saying anything to me. Everything goes smoothly. We like sign in, everything happens, and then we go to the place where, I don't know, you can call it like a holding place where they like do roll call and like call everyone one by one and everything. They did a prayer and everything. So my turn comes up, and I go to like you're supposed to go there and sign, I guess. And I think I was wearing a cap. Yeah, it was a hat. I was wearing a hat. So I went up and then she was like, Mbono umevaa cap inside. Like, I don't know. She was just annoyed by the fact that I was wearing a hat. And then she looked down and then she was like,
Na mbona umevaa kinyasa?
I was like,
Oh, this about to be so ghetto. Oh my gosh.
you have to compose yourself and you don't want to, because you're literally in a government official's presence. And if someone has authority over you, you're not supposed to talking back. Who? That would have just been an immediate X on my driver's test. So I was just like, you know what, just compose yourself, keep quiet, because like there's no indication anywhere that it's like no shorts allowed. Like, I'm wearing shorts because I like to wear shorts. Imagine that. Wow. Literally, if I was to do a 9 to 5, if it was allowed, guess who's showing up in shorts? This guy here. But anyways, she said that and then she's like, but enda tu kae chini, utaona ka utakubaliwa kufanya test na hizo kinyasa zako. I was like, oh my god, here we go. And here is where I truly believe like the universe's timing is perfect, because like I feel like if this had happened any other time, because I think this happened in like 2021, so I was 19 turning 20. And around this time is when I started like, I'd say, breaking out of the mold that I was before, like how I was before. Like before, I'm not saying I'm out there now, but I was way, way, way more timid. And if someone say that to me, like let's say a year prior, I would have bawled, cried, and gone home. I'm just being very honest. Like truly, I don't know if I'd have been able to handle it. So me, I just soldier on. I'm like, bro, you guys cannot be for real that you're going to kick me out because I'm wearing shorts. So me, I just continue. I continue. They go through the whole process. They call everyone. And do you know how embarrassing it was? Well, actually, I had cast shame aside that day because you're gonna see why. But like, I had cast shame away that day. Everyone was looking at me, and I was just like, you guys looking at? Like, who the fuck cares? Concentrate on doing the test, which honestly, who needs to concentrate for a driver's test? But anyways, so we continue through the process, and then now like they like call you guys in like slots. You go outside, you stand in a line, and then you go and do the theory part. So while I was in that line, the lady who was like signing, who was calling us to sign, that is, she was like, hey, but where could we go and ask the main guy in charge tumulize ka unaweza fanya test. So now I go in, and then now she like calls this guy over, and then he's like, I don't remember his name. Why would I remember his name? Like he just called him, and then I was like, huyu anaweza fanya test. And then he looked at me, and then he was like, hatujakuja hapa kucheza ball. That just, it pissed me off, but I'm telling you, I held my face because I don't even play football, sir. Like, some people just like wearing shorts, I promise. Because funny thing is, I think it's these exact shirts I was wearing on that day. And so after I had that, I'm not gonna lie, I panicked a bit because I was like, I don't think I'll be able to do this driver's test by myself. Like, I was just like, if I don't do this test with the Roy, just forget it because I'm not going to do it. I did all my lessons with him, and we were doing the test together. So I was like, if I don't do this test today, I'm not going to do it. Who's going to go? Like, I was just. So I start panicking. I go outside to the instructors, and even they are shocked. They're like, you're not allowed to do the test because you're wearing shorts? We've never heard of this. And I'm like, yeah, because it does not make sense whatsoever. Like, how is me wearing shorts going to affect my whatever in the test? And then they were like, oh, it's because you're in a government official's place or whatever. I'm not coming here to work. I'm coming to do a test, which is a very easy test, a very minimal test, like marks total, like if I'm to like remove the time that we spent in between doing a bunch of nothing, the test itself and like the theory and the practical total would take less than 15 minutes. I promise you, it's not that serious. Like, it really is not that serious. So yeah, I start panicking, and then like I think I tried to text my dad to bring for me sweatpants, which, why? But like, I think he wasn't awake when I was doing it. So that worked out. Then I went, like I left NTSC, Nilitoka, I went, and then I looked along that like, hey, wrong, where, like, who you really jumped out. But I looked along that street to see if there was anyone who was selling sweatpants. There was no one there, obviously. And then I just came back, and then I thought about it, and I was like, hiya, then I guess I'm not going to do it today. And then Mr. Roy, my savior for today, Mr. Roy was like, how about you just take my pants and do them? Because the test is not even that hard, and it doesn't even take that long. So I can just go be in the toilet and you take my pants and do everything. Actually, he asked me this twice. The first time I was like, no, I'll just ask my dad to bring me something or anything. And then after some time, when I realized my dad was not texting back, I was just like, you know what? Give me the pants. So we went, and he gave me the baggy pants. And Me and Roy, at this point, I think Roy and myself, he was taller than me and he's bigger than me. So the pants are baggy. And when I say baggy, I mean baggy. But I did not care because I was like, bro, you guys are just, you're doing the most for no reason. So I'm going to do the most because I need to get this test over and done with. So I just went, the baggy ass pants. I tied them, like, I had to like scrunch them up, tie them on the side. And I went and I stood there in the line. And then when they gave me back my slip, it was literally, oh my God, it was so extra. It was like written in red, hapo, like the slip that they had given me. Should not do the test without pants. I was like, okay, damn, like, jeez.
Why the fuck are you still so bothered?
Why is it so extra? Why is it so in your face? I didn't understand it. But anyways, so I stood in the line, and then this is the part that annoyed me even more. So they call me now, it's my turn. Like, I remember I went to that guy, like the main guy in charge, and I was like, okay, now I have pants. So can I sit for the whatever? So he's like, okay, then just go stand outside. I'll call, like, you'll be called like next or whatever. So I'm called inside and I go to this, like, the instructor who's giving out the test. When I tell you, this guy did not give a damn. Like, he did not care. He was looking at me, I was like, nani wewe ndio huku umevaa kinyasa? And he didn't care. He was literally joking with me. I was like, yes, you realize how dumb this sounds. Yes, you see it. You see what I'm seeing? Yeah. He did not care. And I was just like, yes, you see me. You feel me. The thing that I think annoyed me even more was the fact that this guy did not even, like, when this not caring about the pants situation carried over into him grading my test. Because tell me why. You know the way, if you've done driving school, you know there's like the board where they like, you're supposed to, they give you a scenario and then they're like, okay, take this car, take it somewhere else. Cindy, tell me why this guy did not even watch me do that thing. Like, he gave me the question and then he started looking away. He was on a phone call. He did not care. So I just moved it correctly, which I really should, like, as Roy said, he literally like just doop, and this guy didn't care. But you know, I took it the right way. And then he gives me 2 or 3 signs and then tells me what signs are these. And then he like asked me about like it was the bro, I don't even remember. It was something to do with the laws of whatever. But anyways, fast ass test, literally less than 5 minutes, done. I go back and I give the pants to Roy. I was in the process of editing and I remember that I left out that after I did the theory part, I actually, like, when I went back to like give the pants back to Roy and we were in the toilets, I gained a little bit of notoriety because people were coming up to me and they were like, they were actually like telling you can't do the test because of shorts. Like, they were just as shocked as me. So it was kind of because I didn't expect like people to relate. Like, okay, yes, obviously people relate because it's so stupid, but I didn't expect people to actually come up to me and be like, whoa, you're a G. And I'm like, I'm just doing me. The unseriousness does not stop there because after the theory is done, there's the practical. So now after that, we go outside and we were waiting for the practical. The practical was done in the groups that you came in with and plus a few people because like our group was very few people. I think it was me, Roy, some 2 other girls, some 2 other girls and a woman or 3 women. So we were like 5 people, so they like added on, I guess, like, I think like 2 other people to our group. And then we went and did the practical. And I'm telling you, the driving test in this country is so unserious. So unserious because tell me why the whole driving test was. They stop the car. So you're supposed to turn on the car and then show him, like, first thing, seatbelt, oh yes. And then turn on the car. You put down the, like basically you do the car things, like you put down the what's that thing called? Yo kitu. That thing. You put that thing down. You go in front, like you drive in front like 50 meters, then reverse like 50 meters, and then you're done. Like you turn it off, like completely turn it off. And that is the driving test. And if you're wondering, yes, I had to exchange, or rather not exchange, I had to get the pants from Roy again for the practical. This guy, like, luckily, like, it was that instructor who did not care. So, like, we were just like, okay, because I was supposed to go before Roy. So I was just like, okay, let's can you let Roy do it first so that I can get his pants and do the charge? So I was like, okay, fine, because he didn't want to deal with the main guy in charge, and I was just like, you feel me, because this is so ridiculous. But anyways, yes, I had to get the pants from Roy again for the practical, which was just like so impractical. Like it's it was so ridiculous. But yeah, that's just yeah. Like, I'm still like, it's funny now. Obviously, it's funny, but in retrospect, it's like, what the? Who cares? So, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Like the video if you liked it. Share, comment if you have any like wild driving test or anything to do with driving schools experiences. Comment down below and subscribe, because consistency is here. He's here and he's here to stay. Okay? I love you guys. Bye. Deuces. Peace. Why did I say that? Okay, bye. I actually can't believe I made a video. That it was so ridiculous. Like, it's just such a ridiculous experience. Like,